And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Bounce on the ground and right at the shift with ease. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Cubs 3 and the White Sox nothing. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Conerco. He has no prior history against this pitcher. The pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to left, and the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor of the game.
Into the box now, Aaron Rowan.
Rowan
will jump ahead of him. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, A.J. Pierzynski.
That's out.
First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Rowan stands at second with no outs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a pickoff play at second.
Safe.
And the runner back easily. The 2-0. 3-0 now. Joe Creedy will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, Joe Creedy.
Nope, that's a ball.
He lays off there, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
None out, runners at first and second. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That's
And
ball
it
three.
misses 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
We got
And
full
it's up
count.
to a 3-2 full count now. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he
Ball
lays
four.
off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Settling in now, Juan Uribe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Ball one.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, he pulls
1
the
ball, 2
string on the
strikes,
circle
count.
change. 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Juan Uribe goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third.
No ball,
It'd be
2
nice to
strikes.
gap one and get them both in. But you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Scott
At the plate, Scott. Setnik 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one
that's
just
out.
missed outside.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he
Oh,
falls
that's off the
behind
plate.
now,
Ball
2-0.
2.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. White Sox pick up just the one. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 3 and the White Sox 1. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Catcher, Wilson
First pitch of the at-bat. A whiff at a good slider that time. A wind-up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. Neck-high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Paul Hamels. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ, to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1. Hit hard. but this will be a foul ball. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Tadahito Iguchi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Iguchi.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next for Chicago, right fielder, Jermaine Dye.
Coming to the plate, Jermaine Dye. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on its way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Dye makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Behind 0-2 now. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now a swing and a miss. Maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Paul Konerko.
That last at-bat, that showed you something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Two out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And it's the 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. He's got a 3-1 lead. Here's Javier Baez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up, back behind second. And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for route number
Now
one.
batting, right fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. The pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
One
Just
ball,
with a slider.
2 strikes.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup
batter,
right there.
number
Usually
3,
you're trying for a
second
swing and miss
baseman,
when you throw that pitch in
Daniel
a 2-strike count.
Murphy.
But clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Podsednik is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Your attention, please.
Come on now,
Now
and take
pitching
the
for
ball
the
for the
Cubs,
4th time this
Number
spring.
28, Kyle Hendricks.
So stepping in, Aaron Rowan will
Leading off
start
for the White
things out
Sox,
against Kyle Hendricks
center
as we
fielder,
get the inning
Aaron
underway.
Rowan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting,
Into the box,
Catcher,
AJ
AJ
He'll take a
Kersinski.
look at ball one. Reached
Ball
base
one,
via
no
the
strike.
walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul, strike one.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw down to
He's
first,
out.
1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Standing in,
Creedy.
he drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. It's a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it
The
doesn't
batter,
matter
number
what the
5,
count is. They're looking to
shortstop,
line them, drive the
Juan
ball out of the ballpark.
Uribe.
Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Juan Uribe.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changes
count.
up on
1
it,
and
but
2.
that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner. Getting to scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 1-2.
D-Rod.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Freddie Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Freddie Garcia, comes into the This at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Number 68 will grab a bat.
Number 68.
Ball.
Off the plate and low. Here, ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball
balls,
two.
no strike.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0 on the way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, strike two.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors.
T.J.
Conley will come on
Now
and get
pitching
some
for the
work
White
as he
Sox.
makes his second
Number
appearance so
70.
far this spring. Next will be the cleanup
Leading
hitter,
off the
Chris
Chicago
Ryan.
fourth.
He'll lead things off
Third
here in this
baseman,
one-run contest.
Chris Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Iguchi ranging up the middle. And that's the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, but they still lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please.
Southpaw
Now
standing
pitching for the Cubs.
6'3", gets the ball
Number
now out of the
39.
bullpen.
Drew Miley.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in.
Leading off for the White Sox, left fielder, Scott Podsetnik. Your attention,
Lamar
please.
will come on now as
Been
the
hitting
pinch
for the
hitter.
White Sox, number 25, Ryan Lamar.
D-Rod.
Throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lamar A native of the state of Michigan, he was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Tadahito Iguchi is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jermaine Dye.
Ready for another shot now. Jermaine Dye. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time.
Your attention,
Carl
please.
Everett will get the call to pitch in here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Ready once again, Paul Konerko comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit early.
Your attention, please.
Bloom will look for
Pinch
some
hitting for the
2-out
White
magic
Sox.
here as he'll pinch
Jeff
hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and it's behind 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They're down 3-2.
Your attention, please.
Will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing
Everett
left
will
field.
stick around as he'll take
Number
over in
25.
right field.
Ryan Lamar. Now in right field, number 8.
Will stay in the
Carl
ballgame as he'll
Everett.
take over at first
now
base.
at first base, number 27, Jeff Blum.
Next hub up, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Put the ball in
Catcher.
play here. He went down on
Wilson
strikes in his first at
Contreras.
bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Bennett
please.
is out from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now
for
as
the
he'll
White
work
Sox.
in his third game
Number
so far this
61,
spring.
Tyler Dana.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Miley. Your attention, please.
So we'll see a
Been hitting for the Cubs,
switch hitter
number 18,
grab the bat
and
into the on-deck.
Celebrate.
Back up the middle. And to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2. And he'll reach first safely.
All I can say about this one is that he
Now
must have taken a mental holiday.
Center fielder.
Nice throw to second, and yes, too bad there was no play there, though.
Stepping up now, Ian Happ was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Zobrist gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Zobrist rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey guys, I like
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
He got a hanger in the middle of the plate.
Javier.
But he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
A right-hander standing
Now
6
pitching
foot
for the
even
White
will
Sox.
take over the pitching
Number
duties here.
54, Carson Homer.
Here's Javier Baez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Yep, that ball
And
went
that
out.
one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
balls,
fastball,
two
but
strikes.
that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball.
Now batting.
Bottom
Right
line is
fielder,
this guy has bats and
Albert
ball skills.
Almora.
You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Push to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody
Now
out.
batting.
Boy, this is just
Second
a case of
baseman,
another really
Daniel
good hitter finding
Murphy.
a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average golfer.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rowan on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs
Up
in
next
one
for
inning
the
like
Cubs,
this inning,
third
you're doing a lot of
baseman,
things right. And how about this? A
Ryan.
side drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
0-1, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey guys, that's
for
a
the
well-executed slide.
Left fielder,
The
Kyle
batter just did an amazing
Schwarber.
job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1-1 to
That pitch
Schwarber.
is out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now a curveball in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
First
Anthony
baseman,
Rizzo
number
stands
44.
in now. He was a ground out
Anthony
victim last time up.
Talk about
Rizzo.
blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through
0-1's
the
the
zone.
count.
I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. Throw into second. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 9-2 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in
2-0.
the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got to count 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Rizzo on third. Contreras over at second. Zobrist on at first with 2 down. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out for the RBI base.
The shortstop, Javier.